So this short YouTube follows up on the YouTube on correlations between two continuous variables, that of body temperature and heart rate. Let's say we also are interested in whether sex is related to either body temperature or heart rate. The problem here is that sex is not a continuous variable. Sex is not even an ordinal variable, it's nominal. It's either male or female, but there's only two options. And if we look at these values, the lower value is for a male and the higher value is for a female. And so if we examine these relationships, we can still get a correlation and we can interpret those because there's only two. There's only two options, male or female. So let's go in, we're going to analyze a correlation again. We again choose bivariate, and we choose bivariate because because we're only looking at the relationship between two variables, okay, two at a time. And we choose body temperature, heart rate, and sex. And the appropriate analysis, because sex is not a continuous variable, would be a Kendall's-Taube or a Spearman, because those are appropriate for non-parametric data. But I thought it would be enlightening to just see how those results compare to this Pearson correlation that's appropriate for continuous variables. I'm going to again select one tail. It gives us a little more statistical power, and I'm going to propose that females have a higher heart rate and a higher body temperature than males. And then finally, we want to flag these significant correlations. So let's see what we get. So first, we're getting these Pearson correlations, which we saw earlier. And if we look at sex, we see that sex is related to body temperature. It's not related to heart rate. And remember, we're looking at these correlations for a one-tailed test. But we have to, for sex, we have to look at these non-parametric correlation results. Kendall's-Taube, we still have a significant correlation. It's not as high. The value was a little bit lower, but it is still significant. And it's significant whether we use a Kendall's-Taube or a Spearman's rho. And we see the values aren't exactly the same. The significance value is the same. And once again, as for the other, we don't have a correlation with heart rate. Included at the end of your handout that goes with these analysis, the handout that was distributed on February 20th, it talks about these two different types of correlations. And the conclusion is that the analysis used for Kendall's-Taube is more robust. So if I were reporting these results, I would report the results for Kendall's-Taube, in which we do see that females have a higher body temperature than males, but not a higher heart rate.